Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary. And the latest news from the camp that we have for you is that Kemar Lawrence will take no further part for Jamaica in the Copa America Centenario. Quite unfortunate, isn't it? He's hurt his groin, he's receiving medical attention in California. We do not know how long he will be out for. However, what we do know is that he will miss the remainder of the tournament for Jamaica. Remember, he picked up an injury against Venezuela, which meant he had to come off, and Wes Morgan came on for him in that match on Sunday. It's very unfortunate because the options on that left-hand side is very limited for Jamaica. However, we have to make the best of what we have, and Michael Binns has been operating in that position in training for Jamaica. He's quite aggressive, and he, as a natural left footer, he's been working very hard. The coach likes him in that position, so let's see if he will start for Jamaica in that position against Mexico on Thursday. What are your thoughts, Reggae Boys fans? Do you think that Binns is a right replacement for Kemar Lawrence on that left-hand side? Do you think that Jamaica has to change their formation, perhaps to a 3-5-2, where they have three centre-halves, for example, Mariapa, Hector, Morgan, and the wide areas, for example, you have a Javon Watson and a Binns who attack and defend, who will be that hard-working engine throughout the entire of the match? Are you in agreement with that sort of system? What other options do you think? Do you think that we should have a Jermaine Taylor come in that left-hand side? A Damana Solomon? Well, let me know in the comments below your thoughts about this decision. It is quite unfortunate for Kemar because he does add value to the Jamaican team, and since his debut that he made for Jamaica when Coach Schaefer took over, he's created on average 1.5 chances for Jamaica per game. And let me be specific, as it relates to chances, crossing a ball into the box, that counts as a chance, as well as a forward pass to the number 10 or number 9 players. Those count as chances. So he's created 1.5 per game, and you never know, you round that to 2, so that's 2 chances per game. So you can see that his value is there for Jamaica. What will that mean going throughout the rest of the tournament? Will that mean that we're going to lose those 2 chances, or will Binns accommodate him and be a supplement where that is concerned and create those chances himself? It's quite unfortunate, and Jamaica needs a result desperately against Mexico to stay in this tournament. What are the scenarios? Well, let's put it this way. If Venezuela beats Uruguay and Mexico beats Jamaica, Jamaica will be eliminated from the competition with 1 game to go. If Venezuela beats Uruguay and, well, let's put it a different way. If Uruguay beats Venezuela and Jamaica loses to Mexico, Jamaica would still have a chance, but it would be very, very slim, because what that would mean is that Jamaica would not only have to go and beat Uruguay, but Jamaica would also have to depend on Mexico to beat Venezuela. So we don't want to think about that. We want to have fate is still in our own hands. We win our last 2 group games, we can advance to the quarterfinals of the tournament. Remember as well, we're 3rd in the group. We just have a -1 goal difference, so it's not a huge amount of ground to make up on to get into the top 2. We need a victory against Mexico, a victory against Uruguay, and that can take us into the round of 16, the round of 8, of the tournament, the quarterfinals. As remember, this tournament this year, it is 16 teams compared to 12 teams in previous years. 4 groups of 4 teams. Top 2 teams advances to the quarterfinals of the tournament. Not like previous years where the best 3rd place team have to wait and see what happens in that group and that group, etc., etc. Less confusion, more symmetry, and we know that 8 teams will embark on their journey into the quarterfinals, and 8 teams will go home as of next week. So we'll have to wait and see which teams those can be, and see if Jamaica can be one of those CONCACAF teams that can get into the quarterfinals of the tournament. Let's not forget as well, these games are key as well in preparation for those World Cup qualifiers in September. So these players are not only playing for this tournament, but also preparing for Panama and Haiti. We saw what Panama did against Bolivia, and I'm sure eyes will be on them, and we'll be doing our research and video analysis on them as well. On Haiti as well, we lost 1-0 to Peru as well, so we will have our eyes closely on them. Isn't that interesting? From our World Cup qualifiers group, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Panama, Haiti, 4 of the 6 teams from CONCACAF that are in the Copa America Centenario, all of those teams that are in our group are in the Copa America. Can you imagine? USA and Mexico are the only other teams. So it's clear to say that in the World Cup qualifiers, we're in a group of death, undoubtedly. Look at the Gold Cup as well. Jamaica and Panama made it to the semi-finals. Look at it this way. The teams in our group for World Cup qualifiers, all 4 of them made it to the quarterfinals of the 2015 CONCACAF Gold Cup. It's quite stiff, isn't it? But we know what we have to do. Victories is the order of the day, and that's exactly what we need. I'm Simon Preston, this is Reggae Boys Commentary. Stay tuned for content tomorrow as well, where I preview Jamaica versus Mexico and Conto. And in addition to that, what I will do as well is provide some statistical content on Mexico's team as well, because they have been in a purple patch of form for quite some time, a number of months as well, and we'll highlight some weaknesses on the team. So, Simon Preston, this is Reggae Boys Commentary, and don't forget as well to subscribe.